Howdy, I'm Lee Wilson, and this is TGO Wyoming, on the move. And today we're going to talk about chiropractors. So, I have never been to a chiropractor up until last month. And I did not realize what an amazing difference it can make in your life, just over in the quality of your movement. And it kind of got me thinking on this whole train of thought about, health and preparedness, right? So, of course, being in good shape is essential to being prepared and being a well-rounded prepper. And part of that is your bone and joint health. And there can be things wrong with you that you just didn't even realize. So I kind of figured something was wrong when I was having issues with my neck. Right? It hurt, my shoulders hurt, and as I started doing my rucks and walking more and trying to exercise more, I noticed various points and joints hurting a lot more than I thought they should have. So my wife's been going to a chiropractor for several years, and she was like, okay, you know what, take my appointment. You can't turn your head, and you've got splitting headaches. Just take my appointment and go. So I did. And the first adjustment was a little rough. I mean, my back was out of place. Apparently, my right leg was like a half inch shorter than my left, which caused serious stress in my hips from, when I walked and basically did anything leg related. Got my neck popped, got traction, and it kind of hurt. Not gonna lie, it's not a painless procedure, but it certainly doesn't hurt as bad as a lot of other things that, you could do or could have done to you. And then the second adjustment, I had him work on my shoulders because I was still having a little issue with my shoulders. And I tell you what, I noticed that my posture has improved greatly after getting my shoulder popped right into the correct place. Coincidentally, this has made a big impact. The leg adjustments, the shoulder adjustments, and the neck adjustments have made a huge impact on my, basically pain levels while rucking, which means there are none. It's zero pain. Like, overall, my whole bone structure, my whole skeletal structure is working so much better than it did before that I can put in a more intense workout than I did before, which, of course, aids in weight loss and overall fitness and health. So I went again yesterday, and I had been noticing on my rucks that my ankles were hurting really, really bad. Get about 3/4 of a mile into the ruck, and my ankle will start locking up, and I start flat-footing when I was walking. And it was getting kind of annoying. And I've always just thought my ankles were junk. I figured I damaged them real bad from mountain biking all these years. I figured the same thing with my knees. So go in, and the doc's, trying to pull traction on my ankle, and he's like, yeah, have you ever broken this? Like, nope, never broken my ankle. Have you twisted it? Nope. It's like, have you ever had it x-rayed? I'm like, oh, that just doesn't sound good. Apparently, my ankle was so locked up that he wasn't able to get a good crack out of it and get the bones back into the right place. But that little bit of traction on my ankles has made, so far, a huge difference. Now, I haven't pushed a ruck real hard since I got adjusted. Today's weather was pretty inclement during my lunch break, so I didn't go out today. But overall, I feel like the flexibility in my ankles has improved a lot. So I'm a firm believer in chiropractic services now. I mean, it is truly impressive when you have somebody that knows what they're doing, how much your bones can shift and move and get put back in the right place. And it just overall improves the quality of your life. And so part of being a prepared-minded individual is keeping your body working, staying healthy, and just being fit and healthy. And a huge part of that is your bones. If your joints aren't working, if your bones aren't in the right place, it's going to make all of this a lot harder. And I sure like knowing that if I have to throw on my get-home bag, which weighs right around 22, 23 pounds, that I can toss that on and my shoulders aren't going to hurt, my neck's not going to hurt, my back's not going to hurt. My Falconer 27 is an extremely well-designed bag, and it distributes the weight appropriately. Same thing with my Ibex 30. And I can throw this bag on, I'm good. My hips and my legs being adjusted meaning that I'm not going to get that joint pain after a few miles or several miles. And I had a nice 2.5-mile ruck the other day or over the weekend, and it was fantastic. It went really well, and I just didn't hurt. So I'm curious to see how my ankle adjustment goes and whether or not that makes a big difference on the dirt. So my 2.5-mile ruck was on pavement, and I usually don't like walking on pavement. I much prefer the dirt. It's a little better, I think, on joints, and it's good to have varied terrain, you know, keeps your brain working, keeps your balance good. So these are all things that I definitely think you should consider. If you haven't seen a chiropractor, make it part of your regular health routine. You know, I'm not a big fan of modern Western medicine. I'm not a big fan of doctors, but you know, chiropractor to me is kind of like a surgeon. They are mechanics, right? They're not there to feed you some BS drug or tell you that, you know, you need to take this medication for this whatever made up symptom. I have a lot of disdain for modern doctors. But the mechanics, the biomechanics, the chiropractors, the surgeons, those guys, they go in, they fix something that's wrong. They fix something that's broken. They fix something that's damaged. And they do a good job at it, and they get stuff done. So definitely worth going and checking one out. Good Lord, the traffic is terrible on 12th. And there we go. Nice smooth acceleration here. Yep. I probably make people behind me so mad, but I generally tend to make sure I have plenty of time and space when driving. But that's another episode entirely. But yeah, now I'm home. So find a chiropractor and go check it out. See if it can make you feel better. It's time for me to get inside, head down to the basement, and get some work done. Hooray! More editing of fun things. So hopefully you guys have found this video entertaining and or educational. If you have, you know what to do. Let me know in the comment box below. And if you're a subscriber, thanks for subscribing. If you're not a subscriber, maybe consider subscribing. It's just real easy. You click that little red subscribe button, and you stay up to date on all the latest and greatest things that I post, including the On The Moves that I post every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. If you want to help out this channel, give me a thumbs up. Let me know you like it. If you don't like this video, give me a thumbs down so I know that you don't like it. And of course, you can share this video with your friends and family members on your favorite social media platform using YouTube's integrated share stuff platform. It works on everything, basically. Yeah, pretty much. And of course, you can follow me on social media through the links below. And if you do any of your shopping on Amazon, consider using my affiliate link to help me out and help me get some new parts for the Land Cruiser. Yeah, she needs some work. So if you do your shopping on Amazon, it doesn't change your shopping experience at all. It doesn't cost you anything, but I get a nice little kickback, and that will buy parts for the Crusher. So that's about it. Thanks again for watching. As always, stay safe, shoot straight, and I'll see you next time.